Right, well, we've got some absolute peace, which is a rarity. I'm going to do a random read. Let's just see, shall we, if they've got anything to tell us that they haven't told us already today. What do we need to know? We've got the now, we've got the past, we've got the unknown or the hidden, we've got the obstacles to overcome, we've got the attitudes of others, we've got the right course of action, and the conclusion. It's called the horseshoe spread. And I put them there so that you can pause the video and zoom in if you want. So, let's see, shall we? Which card shall we use? So in the now, we've got acceptance. Somebody's either accepting an offer or accepting a situation. 4 months is mentioned. In the past, we've come off the fence. No longer juggling 2 people, 2 jobs, 2 situations. We made a choice. The unknown is the financial. We're not sure which path we should be on. We're not listening to spirit. Perhaps there's gossip. Virgo energy, the 9 or the 27. Health issues is what we don't know about. The obstacles is a rejected offer. A gift that was offered to you that you didn't take. The attitudes of others is depression, unhappiness, or that they've rejected your love or you've rejected theirs. So there's rejection written all over this. And the right course of action is to keep trying, because that's not a chapter that's ended. This isn't over. It's delays. So delay any travel, delay any culminations. Conclusion is a Libra man or the Libra sign or wherever Libra's in the chart. I did put it on my Facebook page. I don't know where it is, if it's even there at all. This is professional advice from a doctor, priest or lawyer, but it's also clarity, severing ties. Could be a Libra cusper, so a Virgo Libra or a Libra Scorpio. It's Archangel Michael. He protects lost souls. But don't take advice from someone you wouldn't want to be. So the obstacles, accepting that obstacles are in your path. that happiness is not where you think it is. The Leo energy of this month has been a trying one. The 19 is negative. In the past, there was issues with children or your childhood, child abuse, bad memories of the past. The unknown is the confusion. Again, which choice to take? The obstacles is your happiness, a missed opportunity. The attitudes are lack of communication, unwilling to give any kindness or love. The right course of action is a bond that cannot be broken, no matter distance, time. The conclusion will be justice being served. Again, the Libra energy. Court cases, perhaps. The number 11 is positive. So one more time, Spirit, please. Exploitation is what's happening in the now. People trying to confuse you and blocking your path. And you're accepting it. Why? In the past, there has been unrequited love or lack of caring from others. The unknown or the hidden is others possibly don't know that you're on the threshold of a choice, or that you don't know they are. There is another path to be taken, another way of doing things. So the major arcanas we've got is 9 or 27, 19, negative energy, 21, negative energy, and yet the 11 is positive. The obstacles is that there's no reunions, there's no happiness or joy or celebration. The attitudes of others is that a change needs to take place because there's no love and no communication. The right course of action is to end a friendship, a marriage, study, or rebel against the norm. So whether you stay in the situation you're in or not, the norm isn't working and something has to change. The 5 or the 23 is negative energy. Somebody is not speaking the truth, and without communication and finding happiness somehow, there will be no ending to this except the court case, the justice being served, and something you haven't planned for. There's depression, medical matters, problems with siblings, communication is the biggest thing, Mercury energy. I don't know if Leo's still in Mercury, but it's criminal activity, total confusion, deliberate lies, theft, deceit, somebody wearing a false mask, pretending to be happy, healthy, or wealthy. The most important thing is your soul. The Moon card, the number 2. The Moon, where's the Moon? I think the Moon is in... Oh, I don't know. I did look this morning. We'll have to look on my Facebook page. Your name Teresa could be important. We've had this one lately, haven't we? What does your gut say? It's the High Priestess. It's my card. So, from what I'm saying, what is your gut telling you? Because you know exactly what they're talking about, apparently. All is not as it seems because something is being obscured deliberately. You may feel like you lost direction. Where is he? There he is. Lost direction. There is much you are sensing. but you may be hesitant to act as you're on that threshold. It may look as if it's difficult to cut through the fog and get to the real truth of any situation. The Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Cups, sorry. Substance abuse may touch your life, not necessarily, but certain energies or persons surrounding you. After growing close to someone, the energy may feel smothering and restrictive. Insecurities may arise and there may be feelings of paranoia. We love your moon though. It makes us feel safe. So someone's emotional clinginess may be an issue. The moon tells us to hang on oftentimes after we should have released things from our lives and just given up. But no, we tell ourselves, hang in there, you'll win sooner or later. No, you won't. It's important now not to accept these false pictures and misapprehend the truth. As with the Neptune card, the Moon card, deception is possible. Things are cloudy right now, and it is a good time to open your mind to visions and spirit, as well as appreciating women's wisdom and intuition. Find your feminine side and bring out your visions and talents in a more public way. So don't be scared to speak your mind. As shy and sensitive as the moon is, she still represents fame and crowds. When you think of the moon card, think mystery, birth, tribes, unanswered questions, and sometimes sudden fame. Someone from your past is about to re-enter your life. Any romance that starts will be strange yet compelling and even familiar. An important meeting for you may occur in the evening hours. Pay close attention to the energies that swirl around you. It is a good time to rely on your gut instinct, because you haven't done so far. The High Priestess is waiting to come out of the gates of hell. Dreams, the soul, the dark night of the soul, memories, the past, wisdom, shelter, but above all, deep, deep love. Number 6, the crone, the fairy, and the godmother. Wisdom, the future, but above all the truth. And that's what's not happening right now. You need to speak your truth. So, number 6 is important. As we know, there it is, just under the last card it was, the lovers, the choice, the number 6. Siblings, communications above all, bonds, twin flames, soulmates, choices. The Trinity knot in the circle is a symbol that represents the maiden, the mother and the crone, the past, the present and the future, the 3 life cycles. I've had many encounters with a fairy crone and she's very abrupt. She literally rummages through my abdomen, which is what the hermit is about, the abdomen and the intestines. So she's ringing through them, pulling things out and throwing them over her shoulder and then saying, time to fly, and threw me off a cliff. She shows situations at such a fast pace, you wonder why she's in the guise of a crone. And there is your unexpected fast pace issues. If you're looking for sympathy, you won't get any here, but you will find answers if you're truly looking for change. Do not be fooled by the appearance of this fairy crone. She may be small, she may be old and hobbling around with the use of her staff, but turn your back on her for one instant and she flitters around in the blink of an eye. She is made of earth. She is earth and she is older than you can possibly imagine. She carries all the secrets of lessons learned over eons of time, which one can only experience for oneself to fully understand. She sees through the lies, even the ones you tell yourself that you're not aware of. She sees through your sabotage patterns and knows what's best for you, which might not be something that you are comfortable to hear. The fairy crone has no patience for time wasters. You either heed her advice or she's done with you. God, it sounds like me. What you can rely on from her is wisdom, answers, and matter-of-fact attitude that cuts through your ego and your mask. If you truly seek answers to your biggest questions, then it's time to work with the fairy crone. But know one thing, you might not want to hear the answer if you're stuck in your comfort zone. Know that once you call on her, she has the ability to propel you forward at such a speed you'll wonder what the hell hit you. Join the fairy crone might indicate that you need to look deeper into your situation or within yourself to see what's really going on. Only when you peel back the layers can you truly see the root issue. It's about being open, being vulnerable enough to look at yourself and what you might be afraid to look at, that you've kept hidden for so long. You might be caught in a never-ending pattern that feels out of your control. That's the world in reverse. But remember, when we change what's on the inside, the outside falls into place. The fairy crone represents the future. Nothing is set in stone yet, and all can change depending on what decision you make in the present. Really think about what you want your future to look like, and sit with the fairy crone to see what needs to go to make room for it. What a beautiful ending to that read, and very true. Very, very true. Yes. Kindness. Take respite by the pond and be kind to yourself, not just others. The night. Find comfort in the night where the world switches off and the stars burn bright. So follow your astrology. It's important. Capricorn energy and Libra again. Justice and karmic debts, I think it is, not karmic rewards. Someone's being used and karma will be sought, not by you, but by spirit. So the 7th house is about partnerships, marriages, relationships, matrimony, unity, other people, projections, public enemies, and of course lawsuits. The lines, so colon, prostate, in health issues, etc. Impotence. The North Node, so it is karmic rewards, well done. The rewards in Capricorn. This is the path of self-discipline. You have to discipline yourself. Nobody else is going to give you the answers of what's right and wrong. The soul is learning how to control the world by being in control of itself. The soul must learn to listen to its own authority rather than authority figures it's formerly relied on. So go with your gut instinct. Don't listen to those that are trying to tell you they're in charge of your life. The North Node, the 7th house. The task is to relate to others without repressing your soul needs. Relationships and partners of all kinds will bring to light karmic issues. So don't suppress your needs. Nobody's needs is more important than yours, no matter how much you care about them. If you are unhappy because you're having to please others, this is not the right place for you. Thanks for listening. And you can't make it up. Under the Lovers is the High Priestess. So don't stay at those gates of hell. Bring yourself out. Make the right choice for you. Thanks for listening.